All right, Charlie, so excited to talk to you because this is one of those films that has so many different levels to it because you can be interesting and fun with, I guess breaking the fourth wall, but at the same time, you have to kind of be, I guess, reserved too. Like when you saw who this character was and who he wanted to be, like what was your main thought about how you wanted to enter the role?
Well, I think I just really wanted him. Number one, I mean, as much as this can be a cliche, maybe I wanted him as a whole to be much more than just the illness aspect of the character. And that was already really set up for me as an actor in that, you know, we get to know the side of him that's so passionate about cooking. We get to discover this romantic side of him that he's also, I think, discovering in himself at the same time. So that was always there. But I think that that was really important because I mean, I don't know, and especially at the time, I really didn't know that much about what it's like to have this illness in particular and to live every day with it. But I think I just would imagine that, the most important thing in a lot of ways is making sure you feel as though you're not alone and that people are understanding your experience and that you're a human being and that
Right.
that is always what's put in the forefront. And I think for me as an actor, that was just something that was so important that this guy feels like a human being and that he feels like someone who is complex and is a lot more than one aspect of his life that might be taking a lot of energy and time at this moment that we're meeting him. But
Right.
ultimately, and I think, where we leave it in the story as well, is just really a part of his story rather than his story altogether.
Right. Well, I found it interesting too, and also uplifting that he still had the dream of becoming a chef, and which was important because you need to have in your mind a future to feel like you can get through whatever you're going through as well. I mean, was some an interesting kind of part they put into that as well that was made it fun for you?
For sure. I thought that was so important that, I mean, and that's also not in the form of this wonderful young woman that he's meeting, but that's something that's just personal for him, something that really is driving him and is the reason for him to fight so hard for his own happiness.
Right.
But yeah, that was something that was really important, and I think ultimately is something that hopefully anyone can connect with. Being that battle, of fighting through your circumstances, whatever they might be, is unbearable at times. But if you have whatever that is, whether that be cooking, whether that be your family, whether that be whatever it is that's really kind of bringing you to the other side, holding strong to that, I think as much as possible.
And then, of course, he had a pretty much a huge love of cheese. Did you get into chance to try any cheeses, or was it all just the words? They didn't actually bring you a plate of cheeses to try or to get into the character.
Yeah, it was all just for show. No, I mean
Oh, that's too
well,
bad.
I'm a vegan, so they made this incredible vegan mac and cheese. The woman who made all of the food, of course, that I did not make at all, made some incredible vegan mac and cheese that is used in the film. There is a scene where we eat mac and cheese. So that was about as close to cheese trying as I got. But but vegan mac and cheese, I think, still is the best vegan mac and cheese I've ever had, and that was 3 years
That's
ago
awesome.
now. So
Well, we just last thing is we just recently talked to Catherine, and actually we're very excited for Spontaneous. So whenever that comes out, was that a lot
right
of fun?
on. That was so much fun, and funnily enough, I was shooting that when I read the script for this. But yeah, that was so much fun, and I'm so happy for her. I've got to watch Cursed; it's on my list. But she's just
It's
so
actually
talented,
really
and
good. Yeah,
yeah,
Nimue,
I'm
she
so
plays
happy to hear.
amazing. I mean, you wouldn't imagine
Yeah.
her holding a big old sword, but yeah, she does it well.
Yeah, she's a badass. I remember I was staying out of her way when we were making that movie because I mean, and that's also the nature of the character in the movie. But she is so cool, man. I really have all the respect and love for her. But yeah, I hope it comes out soon. I hope it comes out soon. I hope people can see it.
Very cool. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Derek. Have a good one, man.
Bye bye.